What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video I'll be talking about the problems I have with the orders system in CoD WW2 and in particular the daily orders. I've noticed this over the last week or so in CoD WW2 multiplayer, and I wanted to make a video on it sharing my thoughts on the current state of orders in the game and how maybe Sledgehammer games could improve them. So to start off, if you take a look at the first daily order for CoD WW2, it's always an order for a weapon variant, and at first this was the best order by far and I really liked it, but eventually Sledgehammer games cycled through all of the variants, so now it's just a repeat variant from before, and for a lot of people this means there's basically no daily order for the first slot because they already have the variant which is the reward. It's kind of understandable that they would cycle through them again in case you missed them the first time, but it is quite annoying for a lot of players. But moving on, if you take a look at the 5th slot of daily orders currently in the game, you will see that there's one for completing 30 matches of multiplayer, and in reward you get 1 Liberty Strike bribe supply drop, and in my opinion this is just way too long for a daily order, and I feel like it just shouldn't be in the daily orders because of how long it takes. If we compare it to other daily orders in the game, such as getting 55 kills in war, that's only supposed to take like 1 or 2 games, not 30, and I feel like it's going to take most people way more than a day to complete 30 matches, and so this order's kind of just sitting there taking up a slot. And finally, the 6th daily order slot isn't even a daily order, it's actually a series of 4 orders which you can complete during the duration of the Liberty Strike event. I believe the first one is to play 25 games of Team Deathmatch, which gives you a uniform bribe, and after that you can complete 25 games of Domination for a weapon bribe, and I think after that one you have to play 25 games of Kill Confirmed for a helmet bribe, and then finally you can play 25 games of War for an accessory bribe. And whilst the rewards for these orders are really good, and I actually like the concept of it myself, I really don't think it should be in the daily orders just because it simply isn't a daily order. So they're the problems I have with daily orders currently in CoD WW2, but I also have some solutions which Sledgehammer games could use to maybe solve this issue. So for the first problem, which was the weapon variants, which a lot of people have already done, I recommend Sledgehammer games could maybe make a set of permanent contracts in which they put all of the variants in, and maybe you could spend a few thousand armory credits to activate these contracts. It's maybe not a perfect solution since you would still have to pay some armory credits, but it gives you the option to still get the weapons if you don't have them, and it doesn't take up a daily order slot if you do. As for the second one, which was to complete 30 games for a Liberty Strike bribe, I think Sledgehammer games should either make this a weekly order, or maybe just make it a special order and bundle maybe 5 bribes instead of just 1. For the series of orders, which takes up the 6th slot, I'm not exactly sure how Sledgehammer games could kind of like solve this problem. Maybe they could make it a set of contracts instead where you pay like 100 or 200 armory credits per one, or they could possibly make it some sort of special order instead. I'm not exactly sure though. But we'll have to wait and see if Sledgehammer games actually make any changes to the current system of daily orders in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with me? And if you found the video useful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in another video.